In Shenandoah National Park, everything seems quiet and peaceful, yet many do not know how extremely dangerous it can be here for wildlife. Kevin Conrad tells us about one species in particular that is causing some problems.
Emerald ash borer was first discovered in the United States in 2002. It quickly consumed 20 million trees, and quickly meaning 4 to 5 years.
Dale Mayerhofer has worked at Shenandoah for many years and has seen the insect's effects firsthand.
Emerald ash borer is a non-native insect. In 2012, a single beetle was trapped about 7 miles north of our park. 2013, we trapped a beetle about mile 5 on the Skyline Drive. 2014, we trapped a beetle 20 miles farther south. 2015, another beetle about 20 miles farther south.
Transporting firewood is one of the principal means by which the insect will go from place to place. So if we control how we behave, then we can control to some degree the spread of the insect.
Dale tells us the emerald ash borer eats the bark on the ash trees as well as the leaves.
As they do so, they girdle the tree and stop the flow of nutrients up and down through the tree, the water uptake and the nutrients down through the tree. And in several years' time, the tree would die from a large infestation of emerald ash borer.
When the emerald ash borer kills all the trees, it will leave a void in the forest. So the impact is tremendous in certain areas of the country. Green ash and white ash are found throughout the eastern United States. There are 16 species of ash native to the United States, and all 16 species are susceptible to the emerald ash borer.
So with all this destruction, how are scientists fighting against the bug?
The one example that many people look at is the chestnut, the American chestnut. So it was a prominent tree in our woodlands in much of the eastern half of the United States in the early 1900s, 1910, 1920, 1930. Chestnut blight, which is a disease, swept through the country and killed a significant part of our woodland. What we would do is collect seeds from these populations of chestnut and put them in storage or figure out a way of conserving them. Now we have found that there is a gene in chestnuts in other parts of the world that are resistant to the blight. We can take the gene from one tree and put it in another and create a tree that's resistant.
Some are taking a more simpler approach.
We're treating about 1,000 trees a year with a neonicotinoid, which we're not allowed to use anymore because of concern for pollinators. So now we have to use a different method. I've got that method demonstrated here with, it's called a tree IV. We put needles right into little plugs. We bore holes in the tree and tap little plugs in the tree, and we use a systemic insecticide that the tree takes up as it transpires. So we know it's here and it's spreading through the park, and what we're seeing here with this ash decline and mortality, we expect to see all through the park in just a few years.
A sad and harsh reality for many nature lovers.